Up next, we have Weview from Munich, Germany, Technical University of Munich.
Hi, we're Weview, and what do? We enhance online shopping to make it look less like this and more like this. A single video that has all information, an authentic review, and the ability to buy in just a few minutes. We are Weview, and we are the inventors of crowd selling. What does crowd selling mean? It means the crowd decides. Basically, anyone in this room is an agent that can make a video review about a product that he doesn't even own. And basically, anyone in this room is a buyer that can watch a video review from another user to get to know a product better than before. So, who are these agents? We call them video makers. That's, by the way, my co-founder, Chris. And basically, they're anyone who is willing to upload a video about a product, and we give them about 50 times per click what they'd earn on YouTube. Besides that, we offer a focus on product videos, as well as a community that cherishes reviews. So, what about the people that want to inform themselves about products in the internet? I'd say that's basically anyone. And do you know this? Or something like that? Or maybe this? Well, I think we've all made mistakes. And watching a video, I don't think they would have happened this way. Video means you can actually take a real look at the product. And do you remember that wall of text? Well, video is actually enjoyable. And shopping should be enjoyable, right? Also, we add this user-generated element. And now you may say, okay, but I called them agents, right? So they're probably trying to sell you something. But actually, think about it this way. What does a good sales agent need? He needs a reputation. And what do you need to get a reputation? You have to be honest and trustworthy. Now, we add to user-generated videos the interactive element, which means that you watch a product review, you're interested in a product, you just have to click on it to get it. So, here are some insights from our beta. You can search any product, you get user reviews. You can sort by colors, prices, sizes, just like you'd look for products, but which is not possible on a normal video platform. You choose the video review, you can take a look at it, and as soon as you're interested in something, you can click on the product, you get some additional information, some ratings, and with the second click, right here on Buy Now, you're on the purchase site. So, how are we actually going to earn money with this? So there's the video makers that upload videos to our platform. There's the video viewers who take a look at those videos, and then the video viewers may decide or may not decide to buy a product. Every single time they decide to get something, they use one of our links, and we get a 5% revenue commission from one of our 60,000 partner shops. We give a third of that back to our video makers to motivate them to make more and better videos. Now, to put this into context, on YouTube, you'd earn around $1 to $4 per 1,000 views. We're giving 12 to 50 right in the beginning. So, let's say somebody gets a $100 product after watching a video on our platform. We get a $5 commission, we subtract server costs, we subtract the share we give to our video makers, and we make a $3.66 profit. So, What's the market we're going into? E-commerce is most relevant, of course not all of it. 37% are actually subsequent purchases, which means that people know exactly what they want to buy and they're not informing themselves before they do it. The rest is informing themselves, and our favorite number is 9% of people watch a video directly before purchasing a product. So 9% of people are going from video to shopping, and that step is almost completely unmonetized. A $4.7 billion market if we take the 5% share. Only in Germany, that's a $200 million market, and let me add that not only is e-commerce growing enormously, but also the number of people willing to watch videos and the number of videos available. So, who are our competitors? There's those two huge names, right? Amazon, YouTube. But let me say we're not really competing. Actually, we're enabling. YouTube has a lot of video content, but they have no product focus. Amazon has the products, but they don't have enough video content. We are like the love child of both, that allow video shopping the way it should be in our generation. And there are some video shopping apps, but they focus more on spontaneous purchases, while we want to change the way you inform yourself. So there's a market risk here. We need to achieve a lot of traffic. So we have 3 special approaches how we're going to do that. First of all, the people uploading videos are basically social media experts by job definition. And we're going to use their reach for them to promote their own videos, as well as the fact that at the end of the year we're going to launch a large campaign with a multi-channel network called Mediakraft in Germany that has 3,600 YouTubers under contract. Also, we have a strategic investor in this area that may become important towards the end of the year. We also want to add flyers and packages, which sounds crazy for an online service, but we're asking for honest reviews. And we want to cooperate with online shops who are having problems getting video content, know it increases their conversion rates, and who can get more traffic by cooperating with us. So, what's the squad behind the mission? We have an absolutely amazing team. Chris, who's our visionary hacker, with that huge smile right now, has worked as a software developer in Berlin, San Francisco, and Gumpertsdingenhofen, which is absolutely beautiful German city. And Jacob, who's our financial genius, I probably know that better than anyone else. He's been my best friend since I'm 14, and we know each other because we started investing into stocks together, which is actually financing our beta right now. At this moment, I'd actually like to greet my team all around the world. We probably wouldn't be here without you, and thanks for believing in our vision. We launched a pre-launch page that explains how interactive video works. And then we tried to achieve a proof of concept. Are people actually interested in what we're building? Are people going to give us enough videos to start a video platform? In 5 days and 5 sleepless nights of contacting people who make review videos, we received the rights to 15,000 existing review videos that we're going to start this platform with in September. We already have a 60,000 investment. We're looking to top it up to 500,000 until the end of the year. We're looking for the money to develop our app and achieve 500,000 video views at the end of the year. Now, what does 1 million video views mean for Weview? That depends strongly on the conversion rate. So 1% conversion rate means 1 out of 100 people who watch a video actually buy something. And as you can see, even with very low conversion rates, we can cover our variable costs and achieve gross profit. And I have to add that advertisements that are interactive, so pure advertisements, often have conversion rates over 7%. Now, what do we need the money for? We want to develop our app. We want to add some features, sophisticate our product, as well as the fact that we want to invest some money in marketing, find out what are our customer acquisition costs, and how can we best reach our target audience. As to this year, we've covered our costs. Next year, we're going to look for the 500,000 investment until the end of the year to cover that. And then we're looking for another 2 million investment to become profitable in 2019. So, beyond the maths, what's our vision? Why are we doing this? We want to make shopping online at least as enjoyable as offline. We want to put anyone into video as an agent, making online shopping more authentic and personal than ever. We at Weview put the entire shopping process, from the moment you have no idea what to buy to entering your credit card information, into a single video that can be embedded anywhere. So you can shop through video while scrolling through your Facebook feed, or your favorite blog, connecting video and shopping inseparably.
Great job, guys. I was a little worried after watching your video on YouTube that you might drop an F-bomb, but thanks for not doing that here today.
Okay, we had to work on it. It's true.
One question I have is, have you thought about how you're going to curate these videos? Because one of the problems I have when I'm looking for product reviews is that there's 800 million reviews of an iPhone, and I don't have the time to weed through all of those. And if you have that many videos, how am I going to know which one is going to be relevant or may speak to me?
Exactly. That is a very good question, actually, and it's not an easy one. So there are two components to this. First of all, the psychological aspect. So everybody who's looking for reviews or is making them has an interest in keeping the platform as informative and as good as can be. So we actually have like a self-policing character, which most platforms like YouTube and Facebook do not have. The second part is obviously technical, and there are many parts of this. There's no silver bullet. We can ensure the quality through certain algorithms, penalizing product placement, stuff like that. But the really important factor, which is going to help us cut costs in that respect, is actually that people have an interest in keeping the reviews good.
So our algorithms will actually sort things. So we measure the interactions of the community with the video, and that decides where in the search results you see that clip.
And you as a buyer, you also have the chance to do a more detailed search compared to YouTube, because you can search by prices, colors, brands, whatever you want.
Okay, I'm a traditional shopper, so I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Tell me a little bit about the video maker. Maybe step me through an example of what they're uploading and why.
Okay. Well, the video maker is anyone. What kind of product do you buy on the internet?
Books.
Books. Okay, perfect. No, books are really good. So you find someone who has a similar background to you in a video, and then you look at their video review of a book, and that may make you decide, okay, I want that book because I can identify with that person. Her motivation to upload the video is mostly two things. Like we've noticed there's like two branches of video makers. There's those that do it for an ideological kind of background. So they say, I really want to help the world make a better decision, so I'm going to make a review about this product because I really want to promote it. And then there's the people who are motivated by the financial aspects. And for both people, we are the better platform, because for those who are doing it out of ideology, we offer a community that cherishes those kind of videos. On YouTube, it's become very difficult because it's an entertainment platform. And for the monetary side, we are giving direct revenue commissions instead of money for advertisement. So we're advertisement free.
And I think compared to YouTube, we also can offer you a community for the experts in books, for example, or in tech or whatever. And YouTube, you have like everybody, and on Weview, you only have the product experts.
Did that answer your question?
That's great. Does the quality of the video change from person to person depending on the technology they're using, and then maybe even the style of presentation? If someone's terribly crude, does every video go up on your site, or?
Yeah, no, that's a very good question. And I think it goes into what Chris answered before. We let our community basically decide what is a good video, what's not a good video, and we're analyzing very closely in our back end how are people interacting with the videos, and by that we're sorting them. But of course they're going to be very different. So I'd expect someone who does a camera review to have a much more professional video, for example, than somebody who does a review about a book that's very rare. Yeah.
And there's a third group of people, those of us who just want to be on TV.
Like
True.
you just did, right?
Just a question. So, are you targeting mainly baseline products or high-end products? And the reason I'm asking this is, as an online shopper, the high-end companies, boutiques, designers, actually, you probably heard Ralph Lauren is closing stores, Macy's is closing, and they're all switching to more so to online platforms. And they actually do offer their own videos that's stylistic, very high quality, and you can post reviews. So why would I go on your platform rather than to the designers I normally would purchase?
Okay. Yeah, of course. I think we're mostly targeting the products where you don't really know what to buy, so it's a really difficult decision. And in the long term, we can offer every single product on our platform, but at the beginning, maybe we will focus on a certain product category. So we will use our beta to evaluate if we focus on maybe tech or fashion products, and then add another market after another. And yeah.
Right now, the focus is on two areas: beauty, lifestyle, fashion, and technology, because those are the two areas that we have the most videos in, and also the areas where there are the most reviews. Yeah. True, yeah. The question is just, do you want a video from a company, or do you want a video from a user? Because I think all of us, okay, who of you guys watches TV shopping live streams? Yeah, I thought so. So there's someone behind that. There's someone behind TV shopping that's just not authentic, you know. And a user is so different to us. Yeah, completely different, of course. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right. So two questions. One is interesting and one is boring. I'll start with the boring one.
Okay.
Customer acquisition costs. So you've got the video makers, you've got the consumers or purchasers, and then you've got the partner organizations. And you mentioned 60,000 retail partners. So I guess the question is, how do you go out and develop the relationships with all those different types of stakeholders?
Well, yeah, we already have 60,000 partner shops. We just cooperated with so-called meter networks. So they are doing the work for us and doing all the contracts. And just by adding some of these meter networks, we have already 60,000 partner shops. And with the really big ones like Amazon or eBay, we have special deals. And about the video makers, we will start with the already existing videos that are on YouTube. So we just market or target the people that already upload videos on YouTube or blogs or whatever, and we just call them, and we did call or mail 300 YouTubers, and the feedback was really good, and our success rate was also very good. So really every YouTuber we had on our phone converted to a customer, and because that was so successful, we now changed to directly targeting the multi-channel networks, which managed thousands of YouTubers, and we're just building some cooperations with them, so that we don't only add one YouTuber, but thousands of YouTubers at the same time, and they're promoting us in their company. And about the video viewers, Leopold already had a slide. Of course, we will do social media marketing, SEO, SEM, and so on. We will figure that out in the beta, which works best and how high the customer acquisition cost will be. But we have three special approaches where we hope to gain a lot of traffic. So, should I explain it?
In the interest of time, let's move on.
Okay.
So the more interesting question, and I may be asking you to repeat yourself, so I apologize for that. But one of the frustrations that I have is if I go to Amazon and I'm looking at individual reviews, I get tired of reading all that stuff.
Yep.
And if I go to the stars and look at 4 stars out of 5, it doesn't necessarily tell me that they're interested in the same aspects of the product that I'm interested in.
Yep. Yep.
So, in other words, if I'm buying a pair of shoes, color, size, fit, quality, material, style, comfort, whatever, all these different factors come into play. Maybe what I value is the fit, and it really needs to be true to exact size. And I only care about people who can talk about that, right? Yeah. Does your technology allow you to do that?
Let's say you're a really big guy. The beauty about user-generated is you can see that person, right? So you can just check for a video of a big guy and then watch his video about whatever clothing you're trying to buy.
But you can't search by big guy, right?
You can, well, you can search by sizes, for example. So we eliminate that problem by allowing you to very specifically target a product.
Or let me give you a technical answer to that. For example, if you're on Instagram and you want to find somebody who makes landscape photos, you probably look for a landscape, right? So what you'll find is you find somebody who has a description on his channel which features landscape heavily and has a lot of subscribers. So he probably makes a lot of followers. It is followers on Instagram. So he probably makes a lot of very high quality landscape images. So that would be the same way on Weview.
Yeah, and may I add, the advantage of focusing only on product videos is that I'll show you in our beta. So you always get an overview when you click on the product. And so we don't only have one rating, we have several ratings. And a video maker can select the ratings he prefers. So like how if it's worth the price and the design and so on. And so you don't only get one rating, but you get more ratings, and you get this overview very, very fast. And that's an advantage of just focusing on product videos.
So you're saying, I'm sorry, you're saying that's customizable, and the video producer will put that.
Yeah, 100% customizable. Yeah.
All right, I touched the banana at your urging.
Nice.
And
did you eat it?
I know. And so that pops up. And so is that a gimmick, or did I have to touch the banana? Could I have poked you in the eye and the banana would have come up, or?
No, actually, you can only. So it's like taking a product out of the shelf, basically. So you see a product and it has this small indicator on it. Okay. So you click on the product, and basically it's like taking the product out of the shelf. Inside the video, you select the product by tapping on it.
I felt very stupid at first, but I thought, okay, yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, actually, one question from me. So I just want to make sure I understand. You have 60,000 partners already, and they've all agreed to this 5% commission?
Yes. Like Jacob explained a moment ago, you can add a lot of partners by cooperating with larger networks. The 5% are an average of all of the commissions that we will get for different products from different partners. So it does vary. For example, for fashion, you have very, very high commissions. For tech projects, you have much less commissions. So this is an average value.
Okay, they've all agreed to that. I mean, so that's something that.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. Some questions from the audience. Okay. TrueView is already there. Is that a competitor?
TrueView.
Okay, I'm not familiar with.
It's just text, isn't it?
I'm
It's not a
sure.
video platform,
I'm not familiar with it.
as far as I know. So compared to text, we are offering a shopping for the 21st century. So our generation doesn't like text anymore. We are watching videos, and I can prove that by numbers, because only on YouTube, Snapchat, and Facebook, 23 billion videos are watched every day.
Okay.
But who wrote the question?
I don't want to say.
Because maybe they can just explain what TrueView is, because we know very exactly there are some sites that do video reviews, but it's always more of a side aspect. So you always have a lot of text along with it, or if it's even if it were a typical review platform, it focused on video, it would probably not have these interactive elements. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, one more. Can someone that is not an owner of a big company post videos of their own small business? And if that's the case, how can they compete with those big companies without being beaten for them?
Yeah. In the beginning, we forbid product placement, and therefore we forbid company videos. In the future, maybe we'll allow that. We'll brand them very strongly, and you have to pay to upload them. However, you can ask your customers to make the reviews for you, and that will be your solution. I think small businesses have a better connection also to their customers than big ones.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.